Well, hello! Hello and welcome back to Day 8 of Libby and Michael's Hanukkah Advent video calendar. Well, it's the 8th night of Hanukkah, the last night of the Festival of Lights, and I want to put you wise to an interesting tradition, and I want to do it while you still have time to enjoy it. Here's the story. It goes back to the deuterocanonical book of Judith, or Yehudit. Here's the basic story. Judith and her people surrounded by an Assyrian army. These guys are badasses, and the baddest of the badasses is the Assyrian king. Total villain, bad news, terrible intentions for everybody and everything. Judith says, hey look, you know what? I know things look dire, I'll take care of it. So, Judith goes to the Assyrian camp, and here's the thing. Judith is, and I'm not exactly sure of the word in Aramaic or Hebrew, but I believe the translation is haughty. She's a canonical haughty, with all respect. Props to Judith, okay? The Assyrian king totally falls for her. Judith knows it, so she leads the Assyrian king back to his tent, where, tradition holds, she plies him with cheese and wine. Now, the cheese, the wine, everything is so good, the Assyrian king gets woozy, finally he falls asleep, and then Judith does the funniest thing. She cuts off his head. And this so terrifies the Assyrians when they find their headless leader lying in bed the next morning that they flee in abject terror, and a completely rocking party ensues. Now, here's the tip. One of the things that's fantastic about Hebrew is that it is a living tongue, so rich in meaning, and as a result, occasionally difficult to translate. You see, it turns out that what we thought was wine, in point of fact, it wasn't wine at all. It was actually the Hebrew word for gin. Sure enough, we now realize that Judith, that crafty boots, took the Assyrian king back to his tent, gave him a really delectable cigar, a fantastic, perfectly mixed, excellently chilled martini, and that's how she got him into that woozy, ready-to-be beheaded state. And if you have any doubt, if you think, oh no, that can't be the case, well, I'll tell you what, my friend, take a look at this. If that is not, right there, a Hasidic fellow, I don't know who is. Look at that hat! I mean, this, ladies and gentlemen, is an Orthodox Jewish man carrying a pike. And if that is not the very essence of the Festival of Lights, well, I tell you what, I don't know what is. God bless. I hope that you've learned as much as I have. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, gotta get back to my tent, have a little lie down. I hope that nothing bad happens.